Yeah, Triggs, we hear that they might, this Browns team might carry 4 quarterbacks on the roster.
They have an interesting decision to make if Shedeur Sanders goes out there and balls.
I would be surprised personally if both of those veteran quarterbacks are still on the roster come week 1.
But the expectations for sure have changed, in my opinion, and I think in Shedeur's mind too.
A rookie picked in the 5th round just took the starting job, and now the whole NFL is shocked. Shedeur Sanders is now the starting quarterback in Cleveland, and the people who called him hype are angry and worried. But now the truth is clear, and week 1 is something everyone has to watch.
So when he does play, he's ready to go, right? That means learn the playbook, get some reps in camp, get some reps during the preseason games. You're throwing a quarterback in there, and a quarterback that I always, once again, I'll age myself.
Rookie picked in the 5th round just got named the week 1 starter. Think about that. Shedeur Sanders was picked 144th overall. 3 other quarterbacks already had spots, and even his own team tried to hide him. Now he is the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, and the haters can't handle it. Reporters, scouts, old school managers, all the people who said he was too flashy or just Dion's son, they can't believe it. But it's true, it's real, and it's driving them crazy.
Flacco as your starter week 1, Shedeur or Gabriel as your backup. Then you got one who's not active, not dressed, but is obviously still on the team. So
this was never supposed to happen. Not for a day 3 pick. Not in Cleveland, not with Joe Flacco still there, not with Kenny Pickett already signed. And not after the Browns picked Dillon Gabriel 2 rounds earlier just to stop this exact thing from happening. They wanted Shedeur hidden and forgotten. But Jimmy Haslam had different plans. The owner didn't just say yes to this move, he made it happen. According to Colin Cowherd and other sources, Haslam himself gave the order. Shedeur Sanders will start week 1. That's not a rumor or a maybe. That's an order from the top. And it shocked the whole league.
I think he's realizing, like, look, he's thinking more long term. A lot of times, like, we look at it and people's like, look, hey, is he going to start day 1? Is he going to start this week? Going to start next week? How many games is he going to start? I just feel like it's dope because he got the Browns helmet on.
You should have seen how people reacted. Browns insiders were shocked. Coaches didn't know what to say. And reporters were confused because for weeks they said Shedeur needed to sit and learn. They called him a project who should wait while the veterans played. But Shedeur never accepted that. While other rookies were taking breaks, Shedeur was in full Browns gear, pads on, helmet on. Running drills alone in Florida like it was already week 1. That viral video everyone saw wasn't just a workout. It was a message. I'm not waiting. I'm ready now.
And then you put it all together. If he's able to ball out on the football field, man, things can be great here in the city of Cleveland.
When camp started, the numbers proved everything. Shedeur went 41 for 53 in OTAs and minicamp. That's a 77.4% completion rate. He threw 9 touchdowns and only 1 pick. Those were the best numbers in the Browns quarterback room. Better than Flacco, better than Pickett, better than Gabriel. Even then, they tried to cut his reps. They kept saying he was too raw. But you can't hide talent like this. Not when the whole locker room sees it. Not when fans are already chanting his name before the season even starts.
Because what you're trying to do is cement what you believe you already know about his character, not just his play. And I think that it's good for a young person in his position to be put.
Let's be real, this is bigger than football. This is personal for a lot of people. Some scouts and managers didn't like Shedeur from the start. Not because of how he plays, but because of his name and how he carries himself. He never begged for anyone's approval. He walks like he knows something they don't, and he does. He knew that if he got a chance, it would end all the politics and excuses. Now here we are. Week 1 is his, and the old guard is panicking. They didn't see this coming. They didn't want this. But Jimmy Haslam made the call. Now the Browns' quarterback room is turned upside down. The old order is gone. The rookie they tried to push aside is now leading the team. No spin or angry. Quotes can change the fact that Shedeur Sanders took over before the season even started. On paper, he's just a 5th-round rookie, but in reality, he's flipped the whole quarterback room on its head.
Like, Coach, I went up to Sean Payton. What can I do to, make you see what I have?
This isn't just a quarterback room anymore. It's like the whole place shifts when Shedeur walks in. Players notice it. They pay attention. Some of the veterans look at him like, who gave this kid the cheat codes? But it's not luck or magic. It's hard work and execution. Even with fewer reps, Shedeur is the one running the huddle calmly and clearly, like he's been in the league for 5 years. Timing, control, and sharp throws, that's how he works. And the crazy thing is, he's doing all this with way less practice time.
Veteran Joe Flacco, it's Kenny Pickett that the Browns acquired for a 5th-round selection, and then it's the 2 rookies in Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders.
While other players were on summer vacations and posting Instagram videos from boats, Shedeur was on his dad's field in Florida. No crowds, no coaches, no cameras. Just him, in full Browns gear, working like it was week 17, and he needed a last minute. When this isn't about ego, this is pure dedication. And guess who's watching? Everyone. Players see it. Fans see it. But the ones most worried are the front office. They plan to develop him slowly and let the veterans play. But now, they can't hold him back. If you're still watching, hit subscribe, because Shedeur is just getting started and the league is not ready. This was never just a lucky breakout. This was never part of their plan. Kevin Stefanski loves discipline and quiet players who carry clipboards and say, yes sir. He wants guys who stay silent and hope for a preseason snap. Shedeur is not that. He's bold. He's built his name. He doesn't hide from the spotlight. He grew up in it.
So when he does play, he's ready to go, right? That means learn the playbook, get some reps in camp, get some reps during the preseason games. You're throwing a quarterback in there, and a quarterback that I always, once again, I'll age myself here, but
And this is where it gets interesting. While Stefanski and his coaches were busy giving most of the practice reps to Flacco and Gabriel, Shedeur was simply playing better than both of them. Every time he got in, he changed the whole balance. He threw better passes, read the defense faster, and took charge of the huddle. With every good throw, he broke the coach's idea that they were in control. This isn't just about who's the quarterback, it's a power fight now. It's not about who's playing best. It's about who they are ready to admit is the best.
Right? That is the fantastic personality that he is, and that's what made this draft pick all the more interesting. Of course, also is interesting because he was drafted 2 rounds after the Browns took Dillon Gabriel. Look,
behind closed doors, this feels less like football and more like Game of Thrones. The coaches have their favorite players. The veterans have their place. And here's Shedeur, the outsider, changing the whole order with every snap, every time. He plays well. Someone in the front office gets nervous because the truth they've been trying to hide is right in front of them. And if you think this is just preseason talk, look at the numbers. The sportsbooks have Shedeur at plus 370 to start week 1. That's ahead of Gabriel and almost the same as Pickett. He's a 5th-round pick carrying pressure like a 4th-quarter comeback. That's not normal. Only 4 5th-round rookie quarterbacks in NFL history have ever started week 1. The last was Dak Prescott in 2016. The others were decades ago. A rise like this almost never happens.
So, I'm never going to be the first one in the building, right? But the thing I love about Shedeur is he seems way more focused and like, I'm here, and I ain't here to be nobody's backup.
But here's what's different. Shedeur didn't just show up because someone else got hurt. He earned this at Colorado last year. He completed 74% of his passes, threw for 4,134 yards, scored 37 touchdowns, and only had 10 picks. He was named Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year. He didn't fall in the draft because he lacked talent. He fell because the league didn't know how to handle him, and now he's forcing them to face it. And you can bet the city of Cleveland feels it. This fan base has suffered for years. Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield, Deshaun Watson, one heartbreak after another. But now it feels different. This buzz isn't fake or part of some PR plan. It's real. It's raw. It's true energy from the fans.
He did. His career completion percentage is the best in the FBS, more than 71%.
When you go to Browns practice, what do you see? Sanders jerseys everywhere. Some are real, some are knockoffs. Some fans even made their own at home. There are fans in the parking lot already practicing chants for week 1. Reddit is full of posts. Group chats are blowing up. Old school Browns fans, the ones who have been disappointed so many times, are quietly asking themselves, could this really be the guy?
Shedeur is the only potential star.
This isn't just hype. This is hope. And it's not blind hope, it's earned, because Shedeur isn't just a new name. He's putting in the work. He's showing everyone the signs. Every time he steps on that field, he reminds Cleveland of something they haven't had in years, a quarterback who feels like the real deal. They tried to slow it down. They tried to hide it, but the fans see it now. The coaches are feeling the pressure. The veterans don't have any answers, and it's just getting started.